Hello, welcome to Walk Up GB Live.
Hi. How's Bob?
Yeah, not bad. A little bit of snow, but you know, nothing.
Yeah, we had it really bad in Kent, at least about 0.001 of a centimetre. It was nothing. It was nothing good. How's Liam?
I'm very good. I'm just having a bit of technical issues, so I'm just trying to figure out another way to do it. But apart from that, I'm good.
Good.
Stuck at work.
Cool. How's John?
John's all right. I'm lagging behind somewhere because I'm doing this and it's not immediately coming up. But mind you, I'm using the phone.
Cool. Glad to see you're back. So I think when we was live last, you was very unwell. So I'm glad you and Chris are feeling and looking 100%. Well, not 100%, but a hell of a lot better than what you was.
Yeah. I won't wish it on anybody.
Well, me neither. And Anne, how are you?
I'm good.
Cool. Your mum tells me you like the singing. Is this true?
No.
Oh, okay. Must be another angry Liam lying. Anyway, I'll pass you back to Bob so Bob can ask everyone how they've been. Well, how they been since we was on last, which I think was the 3rd, was it, Bob?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So I'm going to pick on you. How have you been?
Yeah, it's been an unusual start to the year. I think we was all hoping we left 2020 deeply and firmly where it was, but unfortunately, I think it crept in the door at the last, just trying at the last, the second. Myself being a bit unwell last couple of days, but didn't want to let everyone down again tonight. So can only apologise for Friday didn't happen. That weren't down on anyone else here. That was just down on me not being well. So feeling a bit better. Thank you, Bob.
Oh, good to hear that. On Friday you weren't well at all, was you? Anne, how have you been lately?
Been good. Mainly working and club stuff. Catching up on the club orders that we've had. We've had a lot just lately, so I've been playing catch up.
Yeah.
And sorting events.
Yeah. At least we've got some news on events now, though.
Yeah, some, but I still don't know if they're going to go ahead, to be honest. But we'll see.
Okay,
see what happens.
John, how have you been? Is he there? We lost him?
Looks like it's froze.
Yeah. John?
Hello?
All right.
Yeah. I've got a computer screen there and a phone screen down there, and I'm lost at which one I should be on. But I had a reply back for, if you remember the live chat I was on, where somebody asked about Red Funnel. I actually had an email from them, and they've actually cancelled the Isle of Wight ferry for the 16th, or for the Isle of Wight. So, but there you go.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the update. And lastly, not least, Liam, how are you? How are you been up to much?
Yeah, I'm good. You'll have to forgive me. I will keep looking up there that way because the cameras. So I'm stuck at work tonight at the minute. Apart from that, yeah, I'm good. Couple of things happening with Veteran over the next couple of weeks. All being well. Should be good.
Look forward to it. Right, back over to you, RJ.
Okay. Yeah, I think we got quite a bit to cover tonight. But as usual, I think the last show was the 3rd. So we have got a few new members. So I just wanted to give, even though they've all had a shout out on the for Facebook group, again another shout out to Sean Russell, Trisha Sutton, Julie Oates, I think that's the lady with the Mustang, Paul Graham, Justin Smith, Leo Cochran, Keith Payne, for Philippe I can't even pronounce the last. You know what? I apologise, Philippe. I'm really sorry. Lee Ferris, Neil Lear, Alan Sturridge, Kevin Walters, and today Peter Robinson. I'm not sure if Peter's watching. He's up there, right up the top, up there in Scotland, even further past Liam's cameras. Got your order as well for your decals, which I will be posting out tomorrow. So yeah, thank all those guys for taking our membership and for joining.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for all the support.
I suppose bouncing on from the new members is we just wanted to explain about other things what people get for their membership. So as well as getting access to the whole of the website and members only sections of the website, which you can only do if you took out the membership, you also get access to the discounts on merch. You get access for discounts with all of the companies that we deal with also. We've also added a little while ago, we added a VIP group where people with membership can go onto the club or download the Wix app and can have a good just chatting there. Today I've added in buy and sell group on there, which are just again for the membership holders that might want to feel it's a bit more secure, whereas coming from the website. And there's also another group for events. So anything event related, if you've got a question, you want to put it into that group, we'll give it our undivided attention. So those two have been added in with the VIP group. So there's 3 groups on there now. Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Great
Yeah.
news.
Let's go on.
I'll comment. RJ,
Yeah,
I'll
go on,
give you a thumbs up.
thank you very much. Never know, we might be able to get some link and that up, so it might show so some of them groups. We will work on that. Got someone put a post on the club the other day they got a email about membership renewal and they thought it might be spam. Just to let everybody know, if you ever need to know what your membership renewal is, message myself directly, or you can message Anne and John and they're like pass your information over to me. But those emails go out once a month and they're a bulk email. So don't think that just because you've got that email, it's just gone to that one particular person. It hasn't. It's a bulk email just to make people aware that their membership may be up for renewal. If it's come from the club, it isn't a spam email. I'm the only one that sends them out. So if you get a membership renewal, don't keep paying for it. I can't see anyone that's done that at the present. If your membership is due, let's say your membership's due up in a couple of months, if you renew it now for a year or to 2 years, whatever you decide to do, your time will get extended to 2 years on top of your actual date. So if your membership was to end, let's say May, and you paid for it today, then your expiry date would be May 2020 for free, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
We've got some updates on events as well. I know Bob mentioned about events. Anne's been working really hard with the events. At the moment, we are looking for a dedicated events manager, but at the moment, it's mainly me and Sarah as well. So this is information I've got as of now on the events we're thinking about attending if any of those events happen. Pureful deadline March, and can you just refresh my memory what the date in March is for the deadline?
31st.
31st of March. So 31st of March is the deadline. We initially booked 50 places. 22 of those are gone. There's 28 places left. Again, you can also reserve from the website as well, but I will suggest that you go on to the event on Facebook, Full Club GB, click the Pureful, the link and the passwords and everything are there. There's 28 places left at the moment. IOW, no updates. I've not seen any updates on their website at all, other to say that they're waiting to hear back from local councils on the Isle of Wight to see what's happening. So again, I sent a message to the organisers yesterday, and once we have some information, we're past that. You've not heard anything different, Anne, have you?
No, I've just checked the website again because Vic's actually said she's saying somewhere it's not going ahead, but the website is still saying what we saw the other day about council.
Okay.
Over there, so.
It's simply called. We've not got no information on that yet, have we? It's simply
no,
called.
Nothing. I've checked again today, nothing.
Okay. Bit more information on Bromley. I spoke to a lady called Pippa that deals with Bromley, the pageant. We had 13 people carry their tickets over, including myself. One of them is no longer, well, I think there's 14. One of them is no longer with the club. So that leaves us with 13. I can't remember how many places we've got, but all those tickets have been moved over. So I think it'll be within the last couple of weeks before deadline, which is on the 6th of June, I've been told. And even if someone's a bit late, Pippa said we can still probably get them tickets. Yeah, I think the tickets, I can't remember exactly what the prices are, but everything's on the website. Again, if you go to Full Club GB on Facebook, the group or the page, there's links and the password are there for Bromley. Anyone that's in the southeast, if they've never been to the Bromley pageant, really good. The days out. Full Nationals, we got anything on that?
I've got a date, which was 27th of June. Still waiting on the link, which they're hoping to get out this week for tickets.
Okay.
But they're going to let me know.
Okay, cool. That takes us to first weekend of July. So on the 3rd, I think on the 3rd, we're doing the Saturday this year for Cars in the Park. If someone can check them dates, but I'm pretty sure the 3rd.
Third's Cars in the Park.
Yeah, that's on the Saturday on the 3rd.
Yeah, Cars in the Park's the 3rd, Fiesta in the Park's the 4th.
Okay, and the 3rd's the Saturday and the 4th's the Sunday?
Yep.
Okay, so Cars in the Park, we've been there 2018-19. We was due to go there yesterday. No, I weren't. I didn't go there yesterday. Last year. We got 20 places like we normally did, which the club paid for the whole 20 places. Tickets for that are only for £5. The club's charging on them. 17 places have gone on. Everyone wanted to carry over. There's 3 places left. I have asked the organisers if I can buy another 10 places for that, as I feel we're quite easily, if the event goes ahead, we're quite easily fill for 30 places. So hoping at the moment we've got 17 gone. We'll have another 13 places for that one. Then the day after that one is, for those that have been before, a bit of an unusual one, is Fiesta in the Park. Those that know, will know that Fiesta in the Park, which I think is what's being played in the background there at the moment, was always in May. But I think George Watson, I think it is, the event has been, the date's been changed and the venue's been changed. And I think you've got a little bit of info on that, haven't you?
Yeah, so it's now moved to Peterborough. He's still sorting out for the tickets. Tickets are going to be 10 car, I believe.
Okay.
I can't remember where in Peterborough it is now.
It says it's at March Showground.
That's it. Yep, that's the one. The showground in Peterborough this year.
Cool.
Which
Okay,
is what I queried last time, because I think it's actually Peterborough Showground, but because I couldn't find the March Showground.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I'm going to check it with George Watson once I get some more information and just confirm the location.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, if you see down there, I think the next one we got after that is back to Castle Coombe for Forge Action Day on the 11th.
No, we've got Ford Fair.
Have we got Ford? I've forgotten all about Ford Fair. And people are listening. Yeah,
Biggest
Ford
one
Fair. Emails went off to them yesterday. We have a date. There's no ticket information. I know a lot of people have probably carried tickets over. I know I didn't buy a ticket for that event last year. I may very well say, no, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get a bit more information. You've not got no additional information on that, Anne, no?
No, but I'm assuming tickets are probably going to be the same as usual, £25 per person,
Yeah,
which is the usual anyway. But no information as of yet. I keep checking.
Okay. We got Forge next. Bear with me. We got Forge Action Day on the 11th. Then we got Full Power Live Brands Hatch again. Those that went last year, I think everyone agreed it was an absolutely awesome day. That's a week after. I think a week after Forge on the 19th. I sent the club's application off yesterday for a total of, I think it was 50 for places. It's still showing greyed out, so if you're trying to join at the moment, you have to wait till early next week. That hopefully, as will get approved. I think there's quite a few clubs that are waiting to be approved. But once that gets approved, with all the login details, it will be updated on everything. But like I said, everyone can go on the website and you can see there you can reserve your places for the event. I think that if we go to the top of the events there, Bob, does that show us the countdown timer for Squires? So for those that are really good at maths, it's 76 days, 12 hours, 11 minutes. How many seconds, Liam? You just waited.
33, but it's ticking down. Pointless answer for me, because the answer I give you will be wrong.
It would be. I was going to ask everyone in turn, but it would be the same. And then we got Ford Fest on the 26th of the 9th. Again, I don't think there's been any information. If there's any events we've not mentioned that people would like us to look at, please let us know in the side chat or whatever. Also, the icons on the side chat, Bob, where it's got how do we know if can people message from the website or only watch?
If they click on it, it should take them to YouTube where they can comment.
Okay, cool, brilliant. So that's the bit on the events. Any of the other team got anything they want to add about the events?
Well, I did, but you've answered it already. So
okay, cool.
It was about Squires.
Right. How long we got? Yeah, mate.
Not how long we've got. Obviously, if there's any feedback or, if people want to go to it, how do they book it? Because obviously we've not done Squires before as a club.
No, we've not, and I've not got any idea. I will suggest speak to people that.
I've already sorted it.
Anne's already sorted it. So yeah.
I'm on with it.
With it. So birthdays. A lot of people getting older. There's a lot of birthdays been going on since the 3rd. We have people that have had a birthday. Is this a raccoon? No, it's Mel Totti. She had a birthday this month. So did Gaz Wilson, Darren Wilson, Gary Wilson. Are they all part of the same family? Are they triplets? I don't know. Paul Taylor, Simon Topset, Michael Griffiths, Hannah Vickers. Hi, Hannah. Nicola Clark. Hi, Nicola. Andy Purdue. From what I see on that, Liam, he's one of the sponsors, is he not?
Yes, he is. He's one of the sponsors who deals in performance parts.
Okay.
And he's a really nice guy as well to speak to if you have any issues.
I'll call him up at 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll see how nice he is then.
No, don't do that. 'Cause I'll get it in the neck.
Simon Clark, happy birthday. Melanie Meacham, Andrew Stanley, and Kelvin Lamb all had birthdays. So happy birthday to all you people that have had birthdays thus far this month. And tonight's also a first for Full Club GB. Well, as we've mentioned, we're live on the website as well, which is really, really cool. And everyone's really chuffed that that's taken place. So before we go on to the live chat, get some messages over. A shout out to some sponsors. If I've forgotten someone that isn't on this list, it's not my fault. Liam done the list. What?
Excuse me.
Shout out to Adrian Flux, Chris Knott, PowerMax 247 Competitions, Mirror Image, RJ's Dragons. Well, he looks bad, doesn't he? He's not looking good. Look, he looks like he's come out Doctor Who's TARDIS, doesn't he? Blue Spark, Next Based, the Ghost Vehicle, GVP, the Ghost Vehicle Performance, Select Tints, Robin Bexley-Heath, SK Graphics, Track Car Door Cards, Collins Performance, and Supreme Engraving, and there's loads of other companies there that we to deal with. If you're based in the southeast and you're based in Kent or Essex, rates Ford, you definitely need to be calling those guys. They've been servicing my Frosty for 3 years, and they've done an absolutely outstanding job, and you can't go wrong as regards to that. So yeah. Did you want to do some side chats, Bob?
Yeah, we've got quite a catch up on. So we had an early starter, Carl. Cheers for joining us, Carl.
Hi, bud.
We have a new mod, Sabrina, joining us. Evening, Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hello, Sabrina.
Chris Rickson. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Chris. He looks like he had loads of snow today, didn't he, on his car?
Yeah.
I think he had mine.
You better put in there for everybody.
Anne, do you want to do the honours?
Simon says, hello all.
Hi, Simon.
I think he's had all snow actually today as well.
Dave. Cheers
he
for
says, hi everybody.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Gesundheit. Oh, no, it was a cough, wasn't it? It was a cold.
We have a question.
Do we have a question?
From Simon Fearing. Hi, guys. What do you think of the Mark III 1.6 ECA boost as a card to upgrade?
Liam.
I'm going to be honest, you're asking somebody who hasn't driven one, who doesn't know a great deal about him, and not only that, obviously, I don't know what car this person's got already.
Mark III 1.6 EcoBoost. Is that a Focus? Maybe.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
the same
like
engine as the Fiesta ST.
Yeah, definitely. I know they had a few issues at one point, didn't they, with cooling and that causing causing a few issues. I remember.
I think it's the early ones, isn't it? And there's a
Yeah.
recall on them, so you can get it changed and sorted for free.
Yeah. Happy birthday! Yeah. Asking for a friend. They all say that.
Yeah.
Yes. Could I have a packet of plasters for a friend? Yeah, we know.
John, do you want to do the honours?
Dave Co-Films, hey Bob, RJ, Liam and Louise, and John, the Five Musketeers.
High five.
High five.
Oh, mate.
I was going to ask Liam, but he's not there.
Go on.
Dan, do you want to do the honours?
Darren Rooney says, hi guys, love your live YouTube chat. Shout me out, please. ST66DAL.
Hi, Darren. Massive shout out to yourself. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
3 thumbs ups.
Banging.
And now we play the Facebook game. Good evening, all.
That
Good
is
evening. Who's
Pete
on
Maskell.
Oh,
It's who?
Who's on Facebook?
Pete Maskell.
Pete Maskell.
That
Hi,
one.
Pete. Good evening, bud.
another one. Good evening,
That
everyone.
is Paul Moffat. Said that right?
Paul, would that
Moffat.
be Paul Moffat up in the northeast?
That's the one.
Yes,
It is.
with the red
I think we
escort.
need to, I think we need to ask the Facebook users to put their name afterwards.
Some are coming through, but not all of them.
Is there anybody there?
The
Sorry.
media seems to be coming through. It's just not that one.
Is there
Absolutely.
anybody out there?
See, that one's
That's a
coming
Pink
through.
Floyd one, isn't it?
Hi, Amy.
Is there anybody out there?
Really going to call. And can do the Ghostbusters. I'm told she used to watch that a lot. Yeah. Amy, I believe Amy's got a new Fiesta, has she not?
She has called Sapphire.
Congratulations on your new Fiesta. I'm waiting to trade the Nissan Note in for a Lotus Carton, but Tatina don't know yet. Just got to get the 119 grand and I'm laughing.
Do you want to borrow it?
Big hello from me. Sorry.
Hello for him. Who's that?
That's Matt Binns.
Mark. Hello, Mark. How are you? Up there in sunny Lincoln. It's in Lincolnshire. It's in Lincolnshire.
Yes.
Sunny Lincolnshire.
Yeah, he keeps going past Anne Louise's and upsetting Liam with the sound of his car.
Oh, dear. I can't believe he'd do that. Not Mark.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Facebook user, hello everyone.
Hello,
That
Faith.
would be Vic.
That's who?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Oh, good evening,
How
Victoria.
are you? Hope you're well.
Another Facebook user. Hi, folks.
That is Dave Mason.
Dave. Hi, Dave.
Evening, Dave.
Another Facebook user. Evening, all.
That's our lovely Chris.
Hi, Chris. We was having
Which
lovely
Chris?
chat last night, weren't we? Well,
Do I know Chris?
John was in bed with his kitty.
Our own Liam Andrew. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, Liam. Hello, Liam. How are you? I'm fine. How are you? Sorry.
Another question.
I think RJ needs an holiday.
Yeah.
That was one Vic put up about Isle of Wight that she'd seen that it wasn't going ahead.
Just seen a comment saying, no, it's not going ahead this year. You know what? Until we know for definite, we've got something for definite come back. The chances are you might very well be right. I think a lot of things we hear a lot of speculation, and but yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait to see. But who's that message from? Do we know?
Vic.
Vic. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as we know, we'll
We'll put it up. Yeah.
Top Shot. Hi all.
Hi, Top Shot. Is that a new one? Or have I not seen that before?
I think that's my dad.
It's who your dad? Hello, Dad. Bob's dad. Cool.
Simon has a second question.
I'm thinking of getting a K&N induction kit. Would you guys have the RS Airbox or lid it comes with? Over to you, Anne. Do you have the lid or a box for a K&N induction kit?
No idea.
This is the one I'm thinking of. Similar
Liam's
to
got one.
Marvin's.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the RS Airbox with the holes in top. It's better to have that because you get better airflow.
All right.
Obviously, if you have the lid on it, obviously you're confining the filter, so you're sort of restricting it.
I have the K&N boxing filter. The lid is closed at the top, but then it's got a cone filter on the side, so it's not a completely closed filter, so you still get some noise out of it.
Yeah, I've got loads of cardboard boxes. I don't know if they're in. And supply the packing tape as well. Yeah, I hope that answered your question, Sir Simon. So sorry, it's been a long day. Excellent message, James. You look like you've lost weight. No, that's just the imagery magic. Yeah, spooky dooky stuff. No, I definitely haven't lost weight. I've gone backwards instead of going for forwards, if that makes sense. But who's that message from?
Victoria.
Vic, you're being very kind as always, but thank you.
There's one for you, Liam.
I'm shaking her head when Liam said he's getting more done to better. Yes, she'll probably.
We've got the USB charger.
Yeah, I've already had a mouthful already, but it's too late. It's happening.
No.
He's doing.
I'll leave it there.
Yes.
Yeah, please. Next.
Yeah.
On for Rob. Bob.
There it is.
Rob and Bob. Bob
Hey,
and
Dad.
Bob. Absolutely. So he's the dad into his cards for Bob?
Yeah, fairly. He's had a few interesting cars growing up, I've been told.
Cool.
He's the one I got the green Focus off.
All right, okay.
So it was Dad's car he had it for 16, 17 years, then he gave it to me.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, Anne. Guys, I'll be joining. Oh, it's Dave. Regards, Dave. Guys, I'll be joining tonight. Regards, Dave.
Dave.
Yeah, he's joined our membership scheme for 2 years.
Oh, has it? Who's this? Is this the new one that's just come in? Oh, to Dave Mason, yes. Thank you for taking that out, Dave. I will be on the ball with that tomorrow for you.
Evening, guys. How are we all?
Plugging me phone in.
I don't know who that one is. Don't know. I can't find that one.
Okay. If we can find out who that is, that would be cool. Evening, anyway.
Someone says, let's hope it goes ahead. It would be my first time. I'm guessing this is due to do with...
That's Mark Binns, yeah.
Ooh.
What's that?
We've got an angry face from someone. Chris Rickson, why are you angry? Why have you given Liam an angry face?
What?
Oh,
You got me looking now.
John, do you want to read that one?
I booked my Purefall tickets earlier this week. With any luck, I will be able to get 2 shows in 1 month. Squires early April and Purefall late April, COVID allowing. Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
COVID. Yeah, fingers crossed for everything this year.
Michael David Harris. Hello, UK top 5 most wanted.
Yeah. Now, give me his due. He's very close. It's actually 4 that's wanted.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
the innocent one.
No, she's not.
Yeah, there's one in a white polo shirt that's innocent. One that's sitting there in a white room innocent. Myself and Anne Louise. So who's the guilty one? That's not listening to anybody. Sitting up there writing away, pretending he's working. He's not listening.
I am working that way.
I even know what he's writing. I remember when we had Bob Paisley, we used to win everything.
We got one here from a Facebook user. I hope shows do go ahead. Pure Fall will be the first show since Ford Fair 19 for me. 2020 sucks. I think it did for everybody.
That's Kieran Russell.
Kieran, okay? Yeah, to totally agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Hello all, Transporter and Heist Gaming. I'm sure this is Amy, isn't it?
I think that's
Yeah,
Amy.
Yeah.
it said further down. It was
You're
Amy.
trying to be crafty. Yeah. Know who you are.
That's Amy.
Looks like everyone is Thursday tonight. No, it is Sunday. We was going to be on Friday. Hello, Jez.
Leave it, Jez.
Oh, bless.
Got the spirits in the cupboard.
This is true. This is very true. Yeah. Chris.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. Hello again, Chris. Cool. We got 31 watching at the moment. No, there's 30. I said
on
right.
Facebook, Sharky.
We just upset one. Ian. Hi, Ian. Hi, all. A bit late for joining. Better late than never, my friend. Better late.
True.
Oh, who's this one?
Mark Bins again.
Mark. Hi, Mark. Welcome back again.
Hang on, any on the 2 to 10 shift?
Yeah.
Oh, 10 to 2. Oh, it's Sammy. Hello, Sammy. How was your kip last night? Cuddled Daddy, went fast asleep.
He doesn't cuddle Daddy, he bites Daddy.
Evening, everyone. Hope you're feeling better, James. I'm feeling a lot better, Carl. Thank you very much. Thank you for the message the other day. I think Carl's messaged me saying that he watched the YouTube video for Full Power Live, and it was very good. And was asking how I was. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I hope you, Vic, and Emily are doing great as well. Thank you.
We have another Facebook. Mark 316 EcoBoost is a brilliant car. Don't expect to get SD power though, as some people say. Make sure it's had a cooling recall done if it needs it.
Yeah.
Russ Harding. Evening, everyone.
Hi, Russ. Hope you're well.
Another Facebook. Hi, mate.
Hi, mate. Do we
Evening.
know who that
Morning.
mate is?
That's Pete Maskell.
Hi, Pete.
Good evening, Mr. Maskell.
Liam says we're trying to get to all events possible.
That is very difficult to do. Because if you remember, I did that with my first year at Ford Club.
Mind you, there was only one event.
Yeah,
No.
I think this is the person from earlier. Hi, guys. Just joined for 2 years.
Wow. I've got a lot less than that, lesser crimes. Thank you for joining for 2 years. That was the Dave, yes? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it keeps jumping. Ghost Hall Busters, hi all.
Goes
Hi all.
yeah. You going to call?
That's your cue, isn't it, Ants? Theme song?
Darren Simon.
Hi, Darren.
Amy says, I'm definitely come to some events this year.
Yes, I might go as well. I might.
Emma says, evening all. Evening, Emma.
Hi, Emma. Hope you're well.
Evening.
Not spoken a while. Okay.
This is to Simon. K&N kit, definitely get the RS lid. Sounds better and easier.
Would that be Mr. Vince?
That would be Kieran Russell.
Kieran, oh, nice.
We have Adrian Pearce. Evening all. Evening,
Adrian, how are you doing? Had a few people message me, asked how Adrian's been. And I'm sure he will put a little bit in there, but it's good to see him on. I know he's doing okay. He's doing better. Just getting a bit bored, as we all are. So, Adrian, as always, thank you for joining.
He's missed us.
Yes.
Right. Question about merch. Do you do a blue full club GB hoodie similar colour to the nitrous blue RS?
We can
I
look.
can have a look. Yeah, I can have a look. It might not be quite, but it'll be similar. That's
Yeah.
Mark Bin. I probably can guess.
Is that Mark Booth?
It is.
We can do it. We can do it. Oh dear! Just when I was going to mention about Lincoln City. What's the football team in Lincoln now? Then is it Lincoln City or Lincoln Town? Or Lincoln United?
My local one's Scunthorpe United. I don't have a clue.
As a Spurs fan, I must say, well done to Real Madrid. Yes, well done, Real Madrid. I like Michael as well. Shame. You start them all off tonight. Yeah.
Facebook user again. Cheers and thanks for the info the other day.
Who's that one? Who's the fake? It's who?
Dave Mason.
Dave Mason. Yeah. Cool.
Got another Facebook. Hi everyone.
It would be Chalky's very own Tina.
Oh, hi Tina. Hello. Hello. Yeah. One of your cans. Yeah.
They're
Jess.
called Lincoln City FC.
Oh, are they? Oh. Is that the banisters over there that Liam slides down when he comes into work? No. I guess it's good to see everyone is good and well. Yes, everyone that I can see looks very well.
Graham says evening.
Hi, Graham. Hope you're well.
Cool. Keep jumping.
Don't worry, RJ. Arsenal got 3 easy points off Newcastle.
Oh, okay. Yes, they did. They did. Dave, John's cat looks like Jonesy from Aliens. Oh, your cat looks like Jonesy from Aliens, John.
I know.
Wow.
I've never seen the film.
There's some scary stuff in that film.
And I mean, bless him, he went out the cat flap this morning and he was running around in the snow.
So I've got a word I want everyone in chat to say, and we start with Bob. Say the word gunge.
Sorry, say it again.
Say the word gunge.
Gunge.
And say the word
What?
Sorry, I'm being horrid. I don't mean to. John, say the word gunge.
What, you mean a bit of gunge?
Yeah, a bit of gunge. Yeah. Anyway, let's
Yeah,
carry on.
bit of gunge.
I do apologise. My full scholarship moment coming out there. Oh, upwards.
A message from James Cooper here. Don't worry, Chalky, another Spurs fan has arrived.
Oh dear. They start winning, everyone comes out with blink paintwork, don't they? Bless them. Surprised Ian Aggie ain't said nothing yet. Facebook user. Who's the Facebook user?
Kieran Russell.
Kieran. At Purefold, can I park with my near side rear facing away from the public view? 2001 Fiesta ST. The paint is coming off where the bumper joins. I thought that said at Purefold, and I don't know if it was just me. I read that. I thought that said at Purefold, can I park near my nap? That's just me that read it like that. I'm more than worried that Kieran Stan's bumpers falling off. That's the problem.
Now, what you can do is if you've got the hedge, you can always reverse him up to the hedge so nobody can see it.
Well, you could put it up to the edge.
We have Mr. Hadley. Can you invite me, guys?
We will be putting an invite out soon, guys. Oh, let me check the we still got an angry face. Mel Totty's put a heart in power. Yes. 35 watching at the moment. 15 on Full Club GB Media, 11 on Full Club GB Group, and the media on the YouTube is 70 now, and 9 on Facebook media, which is cool. Oh, Matthew, hey Matthew, I've just used a picture of your car for one of my groups earlier. Thank you very much. Stunning escort, by the way. I hope you are all okay. Matthew, thank you very much indeed. It's very kind of you.
Yep. There's a message on YouTube from James Cooper. Nan's on the mend. Make of that what you will. There's one for you, Liam.
Veteran will be getting treated. My eyes get bad. Calhoun, veteran will be getting treated. Liam is always working. Loads of money. Yes, very true. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to spill my beans on what's in the pipeline. Not yet.
And he's over there. No.
That's normally gas that's in the pipeline, isn't it?
I have got a message for Jez. No, I haven't got my Peugeot top on tonight that you thought I had.
Peugeot?
Top
Honda?
Huh?
You just said Peugeot. You mean your Honda?
No, Peugeot.
He's swapped it.
Do you remember the photo I put up of me and you in the car?
Yeah.
I had a few comments saying, why have you got a Peugeot top on?
Don't remember that.
Has anyone got bad microphone feedback?
Do you remember? It's my work jumper, not my Peugeot.
Is anyone where they're giving bad microphone feedback? I've just seen it in the chat.
Yeah, someone's getting a lot of they're saying they're getting a lot of background noise, but I don't know where from.
Okay.
It's gone now.
Yeah, it is.
We'll keep an ear out.
It was all right when Liam disappeared, and it's just come back.
Anyway, back to the questions. Would that be from Kieran, by the way?
Yes, it would.
Yes. The mileage is doing very well. I've turned the clock back now to 22k. But yeah, no one bit on that. It's I was shocked. Hi, James. How are you?
Evening. Where were we?
Did you know on YouTube you can actually mute the chat and give them a time out? It's quite a cool feature, especially with some of these questions I can see coming up.
Right. Yeah, I believe we are up to date.
Okay. I'm just going to quickly look. I'm sure that I've bear with me.
What?
Alien, invite me. Oh, bear with me, guys. 1 minute. Oh.
It's a bit cold to bear.
What we got here? Don't worry up. Free. That was the new car. See that one? Jez going on about Arsenal's cup run going. Now, there's more things in life, Jez, than football. But you really need to realise this. What we got here? Don't worry, Chalky. Another Spurs. Yes, they are. They are all here. Liam Andrew, I don't do the football. I don't even, Liam. I just think it's just the silliness, isn't it? To be absolutely honest. There's a lot of background noise. Struggling to hear RJ. Let me turn my mic up to DEFCON 7. I'm doing my mic. Oh, mine, that's Teddy. Hello. Hey. Hello, Bob's dad. Oh, did I see Mel? John is the background chat. Oh, John is the background chat. I'm trying to figure out if that's a switch or a TV point behind Bob. That is where Dawn plugs into the back of his neck.
Hey, where's the poster gone?
Hopefully that answers your question.
Where's the poster gone, Bob?
It's a bit tatty. I need to print a new one.
Yeah, we need to get there. Okay, so let's move on a little bit. So I do have any before I go on about it, any club news from anybody? You got any news from your end, Bob?
No, I mean there's a couple of media ideas we want to try and do once obviously COVID's all sort of out of the way and dusted. Lots of planning for that, but nothing on my end. Liam, you wanted to mention about new sponsors?
Yeah. So I've seen a few people have been buying new products or purchases for the car. Obviously, we try and get sponsors or service providers for the club to try and help you save some money, but also to try and get them involved with the club. I mean, obviously, I've said it a few times. Obviously, people do forget or they don't realise. But, if you're thinking about making a purchase on a bottle of detailer or some fog lights or key rings or something to do with your car, have a look in the services, in the services area, and just go through the list and see if we've got that company who does them. And then obviously speak to myself or Anne Louise or John or Mr. Chalky, and obviously get a discount code from us. Try and help you save some money. We have got some new service providers in that area, so obviously by all means take a look, get to familiarise yourself with them and who's in there. And yeah, anyone who's got companies they want us to try, by all means let me know and we can try and get them on board.
Cool, good stuff. John, any news from yourself that you want to make Radio Land aware of? TV Land?
Only the 14-year-old Galaxy is still surviving for another year because she's just
Well
passed
done
her
on that,
MOT.
yes.
Couple of bits to sort out, but apart from that, no, we're just carrying on as much as we can with home shopping because I don't really want to go out in this weather or anything else. But no, that's it. It's the Galaxy's passed their MOT, so that's the best part of January, really. So
Cool.
I'm happy.
Good stuff. And any club news from yourself?
No, just a reminder though that if people want club clothing, we're putting it in once a month. So at the end of every month, we'll be putting a clothing order in. And obviously, people when they're ordering, just be mindful that yes, I'm doing the merch, but it's taking a little longer than it probably should do, just because with my shifts and working long hours, it's going to take time for me to get them out. Just because we're working 12-hour shifts, days, nights, I ain't got the time sometimes to be doing stuff. But you will get it.
You will, and you should also get a note to say whether or not there's been any delay with your orders. So I think the average time we put on there is 14 working days, but we do endeavour to get those orders out long before that, unless, as Anne said, you know what, work and everything is the utmost, and if it's that what's taking precedence, which it would, that could be the reason why orders are taking a bit. Club news from me, yeah, there's a bit actually. It's been, like I said, an unusual start to the year. We enjoy doing the lives, it's fun. We all enjoy going to car shows, speaking to people that we now regard as family and friends. But I must put something out there, and yeah, you know, it probably causes a bit of hate. It normally does. But the club's AUP and rules, the biggest thing we get told on Full Club GB is how people like how the clubs run, how people predominantly feel quite so safe on the club. People that might suffer from any type of mental illness, anxiety, they feel quite safe being on it. So we're not going to change the way we do things. No, we're not. We ain't a kind of club where we've got our hands stuck up our own backs. We're not the snowflakes or anything along that line. We just feel there's a certain way of doing things. Was it beginning of the month? I think the weekend, beginning of the month, a post was removed and the person didn't like their post being removed. This person was admin on another group, another fraud group, which makes it even worse. And the barrage of abuse that come back from that person was absolutely shocking. I'm not going to mention the group. I'm not going to mention the person's name. A couple of days later, I got a message on the club page from another admin of exactly the same group. And the vile language that come out of this person's gob was absolutely shocking. And it makes you think, why do we even do what we're doing? But when I see all the people that are still dedicated, be it staff or be it you guys, the members, that's what makes it worthwhile. And then last week, another guy then feels it's fun to then harass one of the staff by sending them personal messages. And the biggest thing about all these people, they're people that's been on the club for X amount of time. They're not just joined. They've had loads of comments about their lovely cars. And again, I'm not going to say what cars they were because it'll filter it down who the person is. These people have now been removed, and I don't care who the person is, whether or not they've been with the club from the beginning or they've just joined. If they're going to send that kind of abuse to members, they're kind of gone. The only way that's going to change is if I decide to call it a day myself. So I just wanted to get that out there. Other news. We have I think, is it 3 new mods? We decided to change it about, and might even be 4. We decided to change it back. We wanted what we've got our hardcore staff that deal with the members and the posts, etc. We wanted what is called interactive mods. So we've asked a few people that are quite high up on posting that kind of thing. So I wanted to say, on a personal note, thanks to Anne for doing all the hard work in getting those people on board, which was a combination of chats from myself, Anne and John. But Sabrina wanted to say thank you for saying yes. Person that we've been trying for quite a long time to get on board. and she said that she would like to come on as an interactive mod. So that's brilliant there. We also got Jez Jerim come back as an interactive mod. So again, Jez, thank you very much. You think I'm looking at all these names in piece of paper's blank. I just keep looking at it and I visualise something I've written down and I haven't. For Brian, was it Brian? No, who's the other guy?
Brian Jennings.
Brian Alberto Jennings.
Yes, Brian. Brian, a guy that sends me quite a few messages. I think he can see where I do suffer from my own strain of mental health and anxiety, and some of the messages I get off of him, as I do a lot of other people, and John and Anne to name but a few. But he sends me loads of messages, so I was very chuffed to get John on board. Brian, sorry. I was just testing. And also, our very own Pete Maskell is joining us for a little bit of time. So, Pete, again, thank you. Before I skip off on that, I just wanted a couple of things that I wanted to get off of my my chest as well. Is yesterday in the area that I live, we found out that a guy called Ken that run our local chemist for, I don't know, 40 years plus. His son had got COVID and he got over it, and Ken said, "No, I'm gonna carry on." Blah blah blah. Anyway, it turns out that he got admitted to hospital a few days ago, and he was put into an induced coma. And this guy was one of the most nicest guys you could ever hope to see. He was one of the people that was generally wanted to help anybody and everyone. He sadly passed away due to COVID yesterday morning, I believe. But I know no one from that, apart from my family, that might be watching has any idea what I'm chatting about. But if this actually does go up to the heavens above, Ken, just wanted to wish you all the best. And on that note of mental health, I don't think anyone knows what anybody else is going through. It's coming up on a personal note. It's coming up to a year since my nephew Ashley took his own life, which is very hard. But again, I wish I kind of feel the chats I have with certain people, getting it out there makes you feel better. But we're very up on all of that on the club. And if anybody feels they would like to talk to someone, they feel that life is getting that bad, each and every one of the staff is there to help anyone that might need some help. So I just wanted to get that off of that. I have two more quick points. One is about we're looking at doing raffles on the website. We don't want to do it on Facebook. There's a lot of rules. I know a lot of clubs do things like raffles on Facebook. We just believe with the rules we want to do things as legally as we can. So we're going to be doing it directly on the club website. So keep a lookout for that. The last point is reference to all the members recently that have joined with the new, and some people are going to know where this is going, with the new full Puma. I just want to say on a personal note, welcome to Full Club GB. For all those people that feel that they put a post up about their car and they get a lot of negative and they get a lot of hate, a lot of the people that have been removed of late are people that are putting that negativity towards the Ford Puma. The only thing I would say, if there's a post that you don't like, it's not your cup of tea, any of that, just scroll past it. Don't put it in jeopardy that you really want to be that horrible and that hate towards people because they own a car that you don't personally like. I would love to at the moment to go out there, get rid of my car and get a green ST Puma just to stuff up everybody's noses. I really, really would, but it isn't going to happen. But I just want to say that we just want everybody, do you know what? People have gone out there. It's a car that they want to get. It's got the blue oval on it. As far as I'm concerned, that's as good as it gets. So, yeah, just personally on all those people, thank you very much for taking the time to join Full Club GB with your Puma. On anything on the bits I've spoken before we open up to other people to maybe join the live, is anybody? We'll start with Bob. Anything on any of those points, Bob? I know there was quite a few there.
It's like you said about the mental health. I know it's more common nowadays as well. Everyone's got their own demons and whatever, aren't you? But I don't know. Yeah, it's just you may think you're better off on your own and dealing with it. Some people can. Some people are strong enough to. But if you need help, just speak to someone. Just have a chat with someone.
Yeah, cool. Definitely. I'm going to jump into. It's only that I got a message, and I'm going to jump into that person now for them to say about that, and that's just John.
Yeah, it's just to highlight to members that we are on board with hidden disabilities. So if there is anybody on the club that has a hidden disability and they need to talk, as already mentioned by RJ, if you want to message any member of the staff, just have a chat. If you're feeling a little bit low and just want to talk to somebody, we are all here. We try and make sure that our members are safe, whether it be on the club or at any event. So we are part of the hidden disability scheme. So as said, if anybody has any problems, then please contact a member of staff. We do not accept any abuse towards any member, whether it be a member of staff or actually a member of the club. So please contact us if you have got a problem.
Absolutely. Liam.
Yeah, so obviously, I know everyone has the down days and the bad days, and we're not just here as a car club. We're actually, we like to class ourselves as a family. So obviously, anyone that wants to talk, I probably can speak for everyone in the club as staff that our inbox is always open if you want to chat, no matter what it's about. Do you remember when we had? I think it was like a mentorship program on club, if I remember rightly. Is that still working? Because that would be an idea to bring that back.
Yeah, I can. I know Facebook is up the dated, but the mentor section where you can add certain people in. If people need to contact someone, but we can look at that. But
yeah, I think that if we bring that back, obviously, if we speak about that more, obviously, a lot more people might use that. Because it's not just for mental health side of things. I think the mentorship program is about all sorts of things in life. Because there's different topics in there from when I looked at it last.
Yeah.
But then obviously it disappeared. But yeah, no, like I say, it's we try and support each and everyone in the club. The best we can. But I mean, I'm going to be honest. Obviously, when you said about a certain member harassed the staff, that was myself, and I just want to say thank you to the rest of the staff on Ford Club for dealing with it, because it was kind of personal to me and it did affect me quite bad. So yeah, I just want to say obviously thank you to the staff for dealing with it so quick.
Yeah, no, you're very welcome. It is very unacceptable, and I expect that of people. I think the one thing you learn is nasty people out there. It doesn't matter what car they drive, and just because people drive a Ford, they don't mean they're the best people in the world. Unfortunately, I wish that was true, but unfortunately, it isn't, to be honest. And
yeah, I mean, as most stuff know, I know, like for you, how important mental health is. Obviously, I've been through it. I'm going through it. So yeah, definitely. If anyone wants to talk, I'm more than happy to. It's even if it's just for a rant, just to get it off your chest. I don't mind listening. I mean, I suffer from anxiety, And to be honest with you, the club's helped a lot with that. As much as I tell Chalky off by pushing me to go up front at events and do trophies, and I absolutely hate it because my anxiety kicks in. But by doing it, my anxiety is getting better.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do these live shows. If you'd asked me last year, I would never have done it. I'd have point blank refused.
Yeah.
So this club has helped me with anxiety. Some of our members has helped them. People like Yvonne, who we know, she's had a lot of struggles, and she's even said herself, the club has helped. So, it's nice to have feedback that we are helping people.
Yeah. I think we also this week we need to take a step back because we also learned and I do apologise, I can't remember the guy's name, but he lost his life. Colin, yeah. Now, I remember Colin from back in 2019. We had a chat. I think it got interesting when he told me he was originally come from Lewisham in South East London, which I know very well, and he moved out to Bournemouth, but he'd had a lot of the medical problems, and he was trying to be a staff member on the club. It didn't quite work out for him. But I do remember him, and it was very sad to see that. I think since running Full Club GB, I think that's about 3 or 4 people that have died. Quite obviously, there was Colin. There was another chap that I used to chat a lot in chat. He passed away. Fru passed away as well, and we realised we come close to these people, and it does affect. It could be a door that's closed, and just hearing that it can open up a lot for other people. Right, I'm going to hopefully we can lift the tempo a bit. Tottenham are rubbish. I mean it, Dawn. We're going to hand over to Bobs. I think hopefully we got some more messages, and then we can open up the live for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to pass this straight back to Liam. This is one for you.
So, wasn't you? Wasn't going to mention the book topic. I think we'll keep it strictly Honda. Don't want to confuse you. Mate, nothing confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me. Put it out.
I think we can get them fast.
Pete Maskell, looking forward to shows. Fingers crossed.
Yes. We were having a good old me and Pete was having a good old chat this morning about that Lotus carton. Yes. I think Pete kind of summed them chats up. He was in his, I think he said he was in his Ford Sierra Sapphire Cosworth, and the carton went past, and even when he dropped down the car was gone, and it kind of summed it all up. Must have been a wicked experience. So yeah, we're getting back to Pete. Yeah, fingers crossed they happen, and we can all get together again for sure.
Definitely. I think this has already been answered, but sorry, Liam, picking on you again. I don't know if you want to elaborate on this.
Did I hear right? Next base is a sponsor. I fancy a dash cam for the RS. Who's that asked by?
That was off Mark Bins. Yes, we do.
Right. Yeah, dash.
Second cam.
Next base is a sponsor. Yeah. They off. I want to speak to them again because I want to see if we can. I want to see if we can update the sponsorship and see obviously if they'll still offer the same amount of discount or if they'll change it up a little bit. But if I'm not mistaken, if you buy a dash cam, if you buy one dash cam full price, you get the second for. Don't quote me. I think it's half price.
Okay, so how that deal works out now, that deal's a lot better than that. That deal's 20% on everything off.
Right.
So even if you buy a lead, you'll get 20% off. I spoke to the guy the other day, Elliot, because the link didn't work. I think Brian Jennings tried to use it. It's live again now. We're also waiting on some flyers to come out. So that's a pretty good deal. I think I wanted to buy the wiring kit, and I put in the code to get it, and it was like I was paying for postage on it. It was that much the deal, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I can definitely recommend them. I think I got mine. I think I got it for the club discount.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since I had the accident, I didn't have one. I wouldn't go with that one now.
Cool. But yeah, no, definitely use that. There is some new equipment coming out from Nextbase this year as well, so keep an eye out for that.
Motion detected. Video doorbell.
Really? It might be for Theo's come over. I don't know.
Facebook. Also, can we have a bit of snow, please? I want to take my car out and do a bit of drifting.
Who's that from? Who's
I
after?
couldn't see that one. When it was come up, I couldn't find them in the comments. So I don't know who that is.
This is like watching a Jackie Chan dub movie, isn't it? Or is it just me? Am I still there? Yeah, no, I'm still there.
You haven't done your Benny Hill impression this time.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What, when it goes all funny?
Jez says, well said, Andre.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
No, guys, the wine is calling.
There you go.
It was a guard wolf. Man, don't mess about with no chihuahuas in his house, mate. Hey, I've got neighbours. I've got people at my front door and no one knows.
That drifting one was Mr. Binns.
Oh, typical.
Typical, yeah.
Sabrina says, you're welcome. Glad to be part of the team.
Glad to have you. Where's Bob's?
Mr. Hadley says, where's Bob's package gone? Just about. That's move the camera a bit. Anne, if you would do the honours, please.
Carl Scott says, don't change the way the club is run. Works brilliantly. Founder, admins, mods, etc. run it great. Remove the flaws that go against the rules. Welcome to all the new staff too. Great job to all.
Cheers, Carl. Thank you.
Yeah.
Night, thank you for joining us on the live tonight. Sorry, I don't know who that was.
Night guys, the wine is calling. That was Dave Mason.
Cheers for joining. John, if you want to do this one.
Hang on, where are we? I've lost myself. This is a great shout out. That is a great shout out, RJ, for the mental health side of things. We are not just a car club. That's from me and Hadley.
Thank you, Ian.
As already said, we're all family. We all drive a blue oval, so we're all family. So that's the way we look at it.
Quite like Jez's one. You've got the hate, you need to make that.
Yeah, 100%.
Carl Scott says, agree, family.
Yeah. What?
Matthew Gilbert, RJ.
Cheers, Matthew. Thank you.
Liam Andrew says, not just any family, we're the full GP family.
Cheers, Liam.
Jez has had a go. RJ,
With the hidden disability, how about a sticker made to encourage others to don't be hidden? Yeah, and I think that's quite a cool one. It's not one I've seen before.
I do like that idea.
Yeah, I think Anne's making a note of that. Hopefully, we can get some done up in the bulk and get them out to the members. A good idea.
definitely. Chris Richardson says, well said, everyone. My wife and two daughters. My wife and two daughters have autism.
Understand that, Chris.
Because if you actually look at the back
Matthew
of
Lee
it,
Goodwin says, can you buy merchandise, stickers and tops at events?
Yes, you can.
Tops and hoodies, I believe, are ordered though, aren't they? They're not actual.
Yeah, I think I've got about 3 box loads of t-shirts and that.
Okay.
But if people wanted an order, knowing that the event's coming up, and they want to pick it up at the event, that can be good done.
Yeah, we normally carry all lanyards, air fresheners,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff, stickers. That's normally always at events
Yeah.
as well. One for you, Lee.
Well done on mental health, guys, and rise above it, Liam. That's from Carl Hope. Yeah, cheers, Carl. Like I say, I've forgotten about it now, to be fair. So, yeah, I'm taking the advice and rose above it, as we say. Thank you.
And one last Facebook user. We are the best of the best Full Club GB.
Thank you. Do we know who that was from?
No, mine's not updated.
No, it's not updated.
that's Mr. Binns.
That's Mr.
Oh.
Bin.
No.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up to date.
I think that has caught us up to date where we are. So I suppose now, have you got anything that you want to share? Have we got something to do with the next space there? I don't think we got much news coming out Ford wise at the moment.
No, no, I know they're expanding the hybrid range, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't actually have any details on it.
Yeah. I think someone put a question out there the other day. They was going on about, and you know what? It is how maybe some more of the older Ford owners will maybe understand this a bit more. But I remember when I was a kid and they had the Ford Cortinas out there, and I didn't really get into the Cortinas for about the Mark. The 4s and the 5s, I had quite a few of them. When I had a rumour they was doing away with the Mark V Cortina, I was devastated. They brought out this car and it got slated, just like the Ford Puma. The Ford Sierra got slated. So all those old school Ford Sierra owners that now look at maybe things like the Pumas and all the other new hybrid cars that Fords are bringing out, that people now slate. Just remember what you were driving back in the early 80s, people was doing exactly the same thing. But one of the questions was I don't know. I look at what's out there at the moment, and the more and more I see a Puma, the more I just absolutely adore the car. And that's coming from someone that had a Mark 1 Puma. I love the Mark 1 Puma. It was the cutest little car, and I thought this is going to be a car that's going to be iconic in the future. But it was based on what the Ford Fiesta was, and someone posted the other day, I can't remember who the person's name was, but the new Puma is based on a Fiesta. But is that not what the old Puma was for? So that's, and then the same person said, but it had its own individual interior that was just kind of about what the Mark 1 Puma was like. I look at that as being a bit of cleverness from Fords, because if Fords are saying, you know what, you look at a lot of the Ford interiors now, and a lot of them all kind of look like they got identical things, like the way the radios are. Surely that cuts down on X amount of expense from Fords. A bit like Liam tagged me and John, and I think it was Carl Keatley that replied to it. Someone was asking about a wing mirror on the Galaxy, and it turns out that the wing mirror glass on the Galaxy also, bear with me, also fits an S-Max, the S-Max, the C-Max Mark II, the EcoSport, the Cougar 1 and 2, and the Galaxy Mark III. So is that Ford's being daft? No, I think that's Ford's being quite clever, really. It's just my honest honest opinion. Why build a car when you've got, let's say you brought out 8 cars and they've all got a totally different wing mirror housing? Where does that make sense to bring out 8 cars where the wing mirror housings are all the same? I don't know. Just my honest opinion, anyway. You got a picture of something nice there, Bob?
Yeah, it's to do with Liam Andrews put this up. There's rumoured a Ford or Mustang. What's people's opinion? And
Wow, that's very different, isn't it?
I quite like it though.
Yeah.
Do you know what it looks like they've done? It looks like they've mixed the Mondeo and a Mustang into one.
Oh, something's going on in the car park, isn't it?
I think they share a similar platform.
Yeah.
You can, not that Ford said it, you can fit the 5-litre V8 from the Mustang in a Mondeo.
Yeah. I know it's a guy that don't come on much anymore, but he was a guy that I was speaking to. He seemed quite. I did message him the other day, but he seemed quite knowledgeable. He works for Ford, and he was basically telling me about the Ford EcoSport, which is basically a Mazda, which is badged up as a Ford. He said that if you're looking to come in and get a Ford, then you've got the most least Ford looking car of them all. But I think his name was R1, guy in Essex. But yeah, I just remember what he was going on about. But yeah, that looks very different.
Liam also says that the Mondeo may return for an SUV type, which is they've done that before. Everyone forgets they've done it with the Cougar as well.
Yeah,
they've got the original sporty Cougar.
Yeah,
Come back with a Cougar with a K.
Yeah. I think someone mentioned the other day. I think if someone was to say to me now, if you could get a classic Ford, what would it be? Over, say, from the 80s, the late 80s, early 90s onward, if you had to pick a classic Ford, what would you pick, Bob? It's got to be a Ford. It can't be anything else. And let's say you got a maximum of 10 grand to spend. So there's no RS 500s getting in there or anything like that.
Sorry, what was the age range?
I'm going to say late 80s, early to mid the 90s.
Ooh. Honestly, probably a Fez. I quite like the shape around that time.
Okay. Liam?
It's a tough one for me, to be honest. Come back to us.
I'll come back to you. Liam. That's too soon. Anne.
Yes.
You've got 10 grand to spend on a car. It's got to be late 80s to mid 90s. This goes out to the chat as well. Late 80s. So we're going to be looking at maybe an 89, to about a 95.
Can I just point out I was only born in 93?
That doesn't make any difference. Come on.
Damn it.
You can pass and come back. You can cheat and Google if you want.
I'd probably say a Fiesta, but I love my Fezzes anyway.
Okay. I think we might get a bit more of interest from John. Let's see how John gets on. What are you picking, John?
I'm going to go back to the old Cortinas.
Okay.
I quite like the Cortinas, easier to work on.
Okay. Would you get a Cortina in 1989?
Yeah, you would have done.
Would you?
Because you had the Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4.
Cortina went out of
Mark 5.
production in 1983, I believe. Am I right in that? I'm not trying to say that you know what. In most cases, you could have if you want a Cortina, you can have a Cortina, but it's not within the date range.
Well, in that case, then I'll do the predecessor of it, which would be the Sierra.
Okay, you can have a nice late Mark II. Guess what I'd pick? I'd pick a Ford Probe. Totally, and me and John was chatting about this the other day. Totally underrated car. Look very, very Japanese looking styling to it, and for what they cost, I'd have a bit of money spare, and I think they look absolutely stunning. People like Liam and Bob, we're not going to mention names, but we remember Ford Fair 2018. A certain someone had a Probe on the stand, and it was a nice looking car. But yeah, a full Probe would be mine. Let's see how many people in the chat have got them years and that right. Read some of them off. I'm curious. Hopefully we like to put questions out there. I'm curious to see what people have put in. From an 89 to a 95. What's that? A H-Reg? Bless you. A H-Reg through to what was 95? What would that be? An M?
Believe so. M or N, isn't it?
Yeah. Someone's got an Escort Series 1 RS Turbo. Can't have that. It's too old. Sorry. Who was that? Mark Binson. Was it Mark?
I don't know who it was.
Don't know because mine's not updating.
Okay, let's go. Anyway, you can't have that one. Ian, what's Ian for? Not for me. Similar to the okay. Ian Hadley doesn't want one. Ian Hadley can walk because he's a Tottenham fan. Carl has picked an XR3i. Yeah. I'm presuming I would think it was a late. What was the last one on the Mark IV? That was on a H-Reg, wasn't it? The one where they facelifted it all up and it had the 90s front bumper and the rear spoiler at the back. So yeah, good choice. Graham, Fiesta RS Turbo, awesome. Yeah. Oh, Ian Hadley wants a car now. He's coming with a Sierra 2.84x4. Saloon or estate? Or was the car in an estate? I don't know. Yeah. Cool. Carl Hope, Red Series 2 Escort RS Turbo for me. Yeah, a nice late H-Reg. That would come into that. I love the look of the Probe, but I like the Scorpio too. Yeah, I used to have a Ford Scorpio that was on a H-Reg 91. I remember when they brought the last one of the range out. That was about 90. Was that about 95? When they just called it. I know that earlier, to some of the early Scorpios were called that, but they done like the frog-shaped one, and it didn't quite go down as well. And a lot of people said it killed the Granada Scorpio off. But
get that with the 2.9 litre Cosworth.
They did do that, yeah. They done it with the automatic gearbox, though, didn't they? A lot of people said, "Well, why did they never do that with the manual box?" But yeah, no, great. I just don't. I would just love to get some more Probe owners on the two events. To be absolutely honest, Facebook user, who's this one? Full Transit.
That's probably going to be Carl Scott or Stephen Cornick, I would have guessed.
There are some nice you've got to be honest, there are some nice transits out there. What was can anyone tell me in chat the name of the van that the Transit took over from? When we meet at an event, if the first person who gets it right will get a decal from me. And one of its features were when you open the sliding door, a metal step dropped down. I remember when I was a kid, but I see this on the TV the other day. It was called the Ford something. It was a van before the Ford Transit. Liam Andrew, I'll be a bit different. There's a picture of one of these on my uncle's gravestone, a Scorpio. Okay. Awesome. Can somebody advise on this? Grand Toto, did I see that one? I'm not sure.
No, it is.
RS Turbo. Oh, a Ranger, Mel. Jez, a Mark 5 Escort RS2000. Yeah, nice. RJ wants a probe. Keep your head out. Keep your head out the gutter. Sabrina, hey all, I'm going now. Great live stream tonight. Bye for now. Sabrina, thank you again for joining the team and joining the live as well. Forget that, Bob. It was a 2.9 Cosworth lump.
Just getting an image.
A Ford Rayon. Not the van I'm thinking of. If that was even a van, I don't honestly know. But if anyone does know the van I'm thinking of, yeah, they was quite a radical piece of kit for the time. But wasn't it the E series, RJ? I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah, it was just one word. This van was just. It was like Transit. One word. I'll give you a clue. It was like a Transit. It was one word, and it was the same letter to T. It was called, but it weren't called the full Transit.
It was a Thames.
You ain't getting a sticker.
I know, and I haven't even Googled it.
There you go. See, the full Thames. Yeah, it was a bit like the River Thames, but the it had a leak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it used to be called the Thames Ford. It used to be called a Thames Ford.
All right. Okay. There we go.
Sorry, going back a bit, Ian. Yes, it was a Cosworth.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly Cosworth done to it, but yeah, they helped out with the engine.
Didn't they put the same engine in the earlier Granadas, the Granada Mark III? They had a 24 valve Cosworth in them.
I believe they did, yeah. Yeah, slightly different intake, but yeah, they did.
Yeah, yeah. I remember going to Bromley Pageant in '96 and the full Granada Enthusiast Club. A good guy had one for there. Yeah, it was a nice. It was a really nice car. I just remember a lot of people saying that how awesome the vehicle would have been if they would have done it with the manual box. But I think a lot of those Granadas, I think the amount of autos that got sold would have way outshone the amount of manuals that would have been out there. To be absolutely honest. So yeah. Sorry, Thames 400E. Yeah. Okay, well, we've been on for an hour and 38 minutes. We apologise we didn't quite get round to the live in the end. Personally, I just wanted to thank all the staff for joining. Thank them all for all their hard work, for all the hardcore members. A lot of messages I get personally. Thank you very much. The club wouldn't be the same without you. So yeah, hope you all have a cool week. We will get a new date of the next live up at some point. So in the words of Mean Machine, over to you, Bob.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Again, with the mental health thing, if you need a chat, we're all there. Just drop one of us a message. Yeah, thanks for everyone joining. Sponsors again, cheers for sticking with us. New sponsors, thanks for coming on board. Yeah, that's all from me. Over to Liam.
Oh God, thank you. I'm not there.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for everyone joining and watching. Yeah, everything's been covered. So obviously, anyone has any issues or questions, we're always here to try and help you out best we can.
That's not work.
John?
Yes, it's the same as everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. And just a reminder that we do have a full Club GB contact us page. So if you need anything, then post a message on there as well. because I check that daily. So if there's a problem, I can always answer your question.
Oh, I'm back.
And Anne, you got anything to add?
No, just thank you everyone for joining and keep your eyes peeled. I'm gonna do a mock-up of that sticker, the hashtag don't be hidden, and hopefully get that out on the website this week.
Right. Yeah. Thanks everyone. RJ. Over to you.
Yeah, I've gone in. I don't know if you can hear me. I've gone into slow mode, gone nuts. Cameras playing up, but yeah. Thank you all for joining.
Right. Yeah, we'll keep in touch for the next live and keep everyone posted.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh dear me.
We'll see you later.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
No.